Hive cluster is under attack.
Live for the swarm.
Hey there, StarCraft fans! It's Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Today, it's going to be an amazing ZVP featuring Effort and Mini here on Neo Sylphid. Haven't cast a minigame in a while, I realize. And apparently to the ELO rankings that RJB posted in my Discord server, he is the second best Brood War player at this time, which is September 28th when I'm casting this replay. Top side, it's going to be Mini, our purple Protoss player. And in the bottom left, it's going to be a red Zerg player. It is Effort. Now, Effort is not currently in the top 7 for ELO rankings, but that's okay. He is an excellent Zerg player nonetheless. He's going to give Mini all he can handle. And RJB posted that in the Brood War channel of the Discord server. If you want to be there, go ahead and let me know. I'll put a link in the description for you or respond to your comment and give you a link personally. Again, I read every single comment that anyone ever makes on my YouTube channel. He says it's surprising that the ELO ranking overlaps with the known round of 4 contenders for ASL. So the rankings as of, again, September 28th is number 1 Snow, number 2 Mini. Got 2 Protoss players at the top there. 3 is Sulky, Zerg player, Rush, a Terran player, Bisu, a Protoss player, Royal, a Terran player, and Soma, a Zerg player. 3 Toss, 2 Terran, and 2 Zerg. I am so amazed at how well balanced racially the Brood War top 7 is at this point. Like 23 years since the last balance patch for Brood War. Gateway opening. Zealots here versus the Hatch. First play here from Effort. Scouting. Scouting with Overlords, not scouting with drones, but man, no balance patches for 23 years, and that is the racial distribution of the top 7. I am just so amazed by that. Just Blizzard developers knew what they were doing, or maybe got kind of lucky, or maybe it's a combination of both. Wow. Anyway, so Mini is number 2 in the world at this stage, and again, I haven't cast a Mini replay in a long time, so we're going to get Mini here today. So, pool, yes, priority, because Lings can handle Zealots. They don't need speed necessarily, and you can wait on this gas. Robert the Zealot moving out. Boom, 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 boom. Robert the Zealot. Third base. Third base, sub 3 minutes. We're hiding it because if the Zealots go there, it's going to be very, very hard to defend with slow Lings. But all is well. All is well here in Protoss land. Got a probe, and the probe is dead. Come on. Come on. Robert. He didn't do very much there, did he? No, but guess who's here? Another Zealot! Wahahaha. We have seen Bisu kill so many Zergs with his strategy of just sending Zealots across the map until the Zerg player dies. I do want to mention, Bisu's the 5th ranked player in the world right now, and he's old, man, right? He's the all-time greatest Protoss player. You know him because he's the all-time greatest Protoss player. And he's still here. He's still kicking. He is still terrifying and elite and powerful in a way that, Jaedong and Flash aren't really on this list, Players from an olden time are just not on this list. This is, okay, Mini's been around for a long time. But I feel like, other players, as far as, being here on the list, fairly newcomers. Like, Bisu's been around for 15, 18 years. So, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, Zealots are like, you have a third base? No? That is suspicious to me. Go check. Go check the other potential third base. Nah, the Lings are like, no. Do not go down there. Do not go down there to this base. There's nothing to see. Oh, man. Well, all right. This totally sucks. Hide. Are there any drones? I feel like there was a drone here a second ago. I guess not. Okay, well, Zealots showed up, but you know what? At this stage of the game, Lings are ready to go. 6 Lings is not enough to kill 2 Zealots, unfortunately. Here from Effort. Especially if they're going to park themselves behind these minerals like this. Super annoying. But you know what? If they want to hang out back there, that's fine. Honestly, throwing up a Sunken here at the third base to help deal with the Zealots, or just do it now, totally fine. Yeah, I mean, what? 1, 2 kills here. This guy might get 3. He does. Oh, he got 4 kills right before he died. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. We got faster hydraulic movement, metabolic boost for Lings 2 on the Protoss side of things. The Stargate opening a little bit later than normal because we went for so much Zealot pressure. That's fine. It all balances out quite nicely. Dude, there's more Zealots into the third base. I mean, this isn't all Zealots all the time, but it's definitely more Zealots than is normal. This is so frustrating. No, you can't get back here, say these Lings. Absolutely not. Yeah, that's a good position for effort here. He hardly took a cut, like two Ling sacrifices there. Not bad. Casualties, I guess is the word I'm going for. +1 air weapons. And yeah, just Hydra bust. That's what we're looking at. No lair. No second gas taken. Just going to go for a Hydra bust here, being like, okay, you made enough Zealots that your Zealot leg upgrade is late. And if you're making Corsairs, they don't help against Zealot or Hydra busts anyway. So, whatever, man. Yeah, another cannon coming up. Pretty, the weakest defenses here. Not the possible weakest, but, you know, pretty weak. Range for Hydras on the way. Yeah, man. Hydra production, let's go. Citadel on the way, on a timer to when this is more effective. I think Mini's going to need more cannons than this. We're looking at 2 cannons. No, not enough. Not enough cannons. That's all right. We'll get there, I suppose. Yeah, see? More. Here comes the attack. Hydra's got to focus those cannons down. Lings are trying to keep the Zealots off of the Hydras. Kind of doing okay with it. One cannon does get sniped. But Probe's getting pulled into the army and into the military to try to hold this. Just buying time for these other cannons to come up. Oh, this is so tough. And gonna focus that cannon dead. But trading a Hydra for it. Okay, now gotta fall back. There are reinforcements coming. Corsairs are attacking Overlords because these Hydras are on their way to the front lines. And I think Mini's held. I think Mini is doing okay here. Woof, that was tough. That was tough sledding for a minute, but I think he's stabilized. He lost some probes. It's 34 probes to 23 drones, though. I don't know about coming in here from effort. I mean, sure, another cannon dies, but every cannon you kill, another one is produced or reproduced. And these Corsairs are like, this is great. The Hydras don't want to deal with us at all. Forward gate's going to definitely die. The Forge dying before this +1 attack finishes would be amazing. But I think the Hydras need to focus it, and they're more worried about these cannons than anything else. Hydras are dying too fast. Too many cannons. Get back. And now he's focusing on the Forge, but that +1 finishes. Oh, he had a window. He had a tiny window where he could have actually 100% canceled that +1 attack and didn't do it. There are going to be regrets here, I think. So Forge killed, sure. Forge dying totally sucks, but you... Speaking of RJB earlier, this is an RJB replay. You probably knew that already, but check him out. YouTube.com/@RJB_TV. Corsairs trying to find Overlords to kill that aren't protected by Hydras at all. And no, not really many of those are there. Templar Archives on the way. A bit far away from getting Storm against this largely Hydra setup. Ooh, there's a lair. Lair getting started at about 8.5 minutes. Protoss, more gateways, more gateways. Interestingly enough, I'm not seeing a lot of Corsairs. Did he cancel that +1 attack? Nope. But he couldn't make as many Corsairs because he needed the money for cannons. He would have been pumping Corsairs for the last 3 minutes, but instead what he had to do was make cannons, and the minerals had to go somewhere else. So, boo. See how much gas he's got? So at least he can make a lot of High Templar with the amount of gas that he's got sitting here. That'll be good. Storm is on the way. Overlord scouts in, says, yes, Templar Archives. Neat. Don't see a lot of Corsairs sitting up here above this Nexus either. And really, going Corsair against a mass Hydra play is just not going to go well for you. Just as a general principle. Effort loves his macro hatches. Maybe more than anybody else I cast. He's just, man, 1, 2, I mean... 2 macro hatches at the third, 1 at the natural base. Already, sub 10 minutes, he's already got tons of macro hatches. He'll have more later. Curious to see if maybe there's going to be more Corsairs produced here, but, you know, if you're not dealing with someone who's going mutas, What's really the point of doing that, you know? Singularity charge on the way. Nubatized Carapace coming in. All is well here on the Neo Sylphid. Gotta kill one of his own cannons because people are trapped. Trapped outside. And it is a Spire coming in. Okay. Ooh, like a sneaky switch into Mutas when there's only 2 Corsairs out would be very interesting. And then picking off those High Templar with them. Oh, if Mini doesn't know. Another Overlord down. That's another supply block. Probably not going to get this guy, though. Sorry, the Hydra police have arrived to shoot you in the face. So, Macro Hatch. Creep Colony. 3rd base. Probably going to be under attack here by Speedlots fairly soon. Overlord speed just helps the Overlords run away. That's all they want to do is just run away, friends. They don't want to hurt you at all. Ooh, Lurkers at the front, but guess what's done, Storm? Guess who has enough energy for Storm? These High Templar do. And there it is, first Storm of the day. Really trying to snipe out these High Templar while not dying. Not going well. Oh, he got one. Barely killed one. Forced another 2 to turn into Archons, so minor victory for this Hydra army. Ooh, Ventral Sacs on the way. That's going to give us a future of drops. You know how I feel about drops, too. Falcon has warm feelings about drops. From anyone, really. Recalls. Drop ships. Shuttles. Overlord drops. Oh, lost that Corsair. A little bit sloppy on that flight path there, Corsair buddy. And I think you're alone for the rest of the game, or which might be just until you die. All right, all the Corsairs are dead. That's going to make dropping a little bit easier, huh? Scourge coming in, just in case. And Mini thinking about getting a 3rd base over here. Again, the timings are later because of how aggressive the opening was. Yeah, no. Not happening, Lurker. I am sorry. I don't know. Mini, 115 to 87 supply. Pretty normal for this stage of the game. We have a lot of Hydras out. Hydras alone will win this game, and that's why the High Templar exist, because they make it so if you get good storms, then the Protoss wins the game. C'est la vie. C'est la vie de StarCraft. Bad pathing gets that Dragoon killed. Everybody knows that feeling. Why are you up there, Mini was saying. Why would you go there by yourself? Because my pathing is stupid. Here comes the drop. This is big. 12 minutes. This is like a game-changing moment right here. Ultimately, a game-changing moment right here. All right. Now look at these Hydras are like, look down here. We're trying to swing around to the south. We're really scary. You should come deal with us. And then load, go. And these guys, and Mini's like, wait, that's not a big enough army. And this Zealot saw the drops, but what's your response time? Run. Get back inside the main. We're getting our face dropped on before the High Templar can arrive and storm everything. What's your target priority here for these Hydras? Defend? I guess you want to defend, but only +1 Hydras here against Zealots that do have +1/+1. And I don't think this drop got done nearly as much as it needed to because this brave Zealot was sent up here, saw what was happening, and the response was good. Yeah, if there had been some lurkers in here, I feel like this is a much more effective play, but Mini slapped that down pretty easily. And again, it's all because of the Zealot. This guy right here. The Zealot came up, saw the drops, gave Mini a few extra seconds of warning, and he was able to get up and shut it down. Look at him. He's like, I know you're trying this again. I know you're going to try this again. So we're just going to hang out in the main for a minute. Let you try to unload. Storm your unload location and make you a sad panda. Effort says, okay, if you're going to park inside your main, I'll go try to attack your 3rd base. And Storm causing problems, as it always does. No 4th base from Effort is concerning. He really needs one of those very soon. Like, sooner than soon here. Alright, here come... No. No. Uh-oh. Effort's in a lot of trouble. He needs a 4th base. Zealous, like, does he have a 4th base? Not there. Not here. Not here. 134 to 100 supply is a pretty significant overall supply disadvantage right now for Effort. Mini's playing this very well. So well. He's got just enough to deal with the drops. He's got enough to deal with this group. Well, when you're up, 40 supply, yeah, you're going to have enough. Ooh, okay, hang on. It's a 7 Mutalisk tech switch here from Effort. Can he snipe down the High Templar and then have the Hydras kind of roll over everything else? Is it possible? I don't know. But he's getting a 4th base as well down here. All right, Mutas are up. In a land where the Corsair doesn't exist, the Mutalisk is king. Doesn't have enough time to give them upgrades. Probably doesn't bother. We're going to give them upgrades here, so this is going to be tough. This is going to be dodge the Muta attacks if you're Protoss. It's tough to do. They're very fast. Keep your High Templar away from those. Look at them. They're so vulnerable on that backside there. Where did the Mutas go? Here they are. Are they going to try? Are they going to try to get in here and help? Maybe this is very weird. There's nothing in here. Oh, are these all drops? These are all drops. All right. Mini kind of just messing around in the middle of the map here. Doesn't seem to have too much of a plan other than threatening new expansion locations for the Zerg player. All right, here come the Mutas. Trying to snipe. Yep, trying to find High Templar. Eating storms that would otherwise go other places. Not bad. And then the big ol' unload is here, and you have to deal with it without High Templar. That seems pretty tough. I don't know about this. Mutas, go find that High Templar or wipe him out. Okay, he gets 1 storm off before he gets obliterated. A lot of Hydras are dying, but the main base of Mini's in a ton of trouble. Mini says, go! We must go. 3 observers providing very key detection on these lurkers here. Can Mini get rid of the Zerg inside of his base? It looks like yes. Hold on, it's getting tougher now. This push on the natural. Like, where do my obs go? Tried to. 2 of the obs got sniped by Mutas while I wasn't paying attention. But there's still an obs here. The lurker's not doing anything. There's enough Protoss to thin the ranks inside his main. 119 to 107 supply. The overall supply advantage here for Mini has really helped today. This lurker, this observer is not in position to kill anything, but the main nexus did die for the Protoss. Mutas are getting wiped out by these +1, +2 Dragoons. Is there enough good ops snipe there? All these Dragoons are going to die. Both players effectively lost a base, but an entire nexus was killed by a 4 Mini. I don't know. Effort might have done this. Effort might have done this. Oh, these Dragoons. 2 kills. 4 kills. 6 kills. Great positioning here. He's like, look how frustrating it is to have enemy units in your base. How does that feel? Look at this. Mini's got a 4th base rolling. It's adequately defended too. 45 to 50 workers, though. Effort's worker count is better, and the entire main base has been ravaged. Lost his Templar Archives. Mini did. Has he made a new one? Yeah, he's working on it, but it's not here yet. Can't bust up there. Oh, a bunch of zealots. Oh, this is so good. Okay, wait. But a lurker really changes the zealots' minds about going into a place like this. Zerg sandwich? We get a Zerg sandwich here, maybe? Mutas. Catch. Okay, the 1 High Templar with enough energy for Storm is dead. Oh, that's tough. This base dying would kind of suck. This is so scrappy. Scrapness. All of the scraptastic material here. Okay, so this base dies, but there's another 4th base down here that's alive. The Hydra. This is such a confusing game. I don't know where this is going to go. But at this stage, where it's a Hydra-heavy comp and it's so close in overall supply, I think Effort is in a position to win this thing, especially without High Templar being a really available tech right now from Mini. I told you, man, Effort's good. I'm not calling it yet. That base dies too. Oh, man, this is so tough. This is suddenly really tough for effort. Being on even base count against a Protoss is like a death sentence, but if they don't have High Templar, then less of a death sentence, maybe? I feel like I might need to epic tag this thing. This is so tight right now with the 20-minute mark. Still an overall army supply advantage here, but full evac on those Dragoons. This base is going to die. Zealots found it. Drones getting wiped out. Hatchery getting focused. Zerg heading down south. No, you're not even close to saving that hatch. What are you doing? And now it's a 3-basing effort versus a 4-basing mini. Ay caramba. Ay caramba. All of a sudden, this is looking like Mini has swung out and ahead by killing that base. Still, I keep waiting for High Templar. There we go. High Templar to show up on that production tab, and there they are. But 2-2 upgrades against 0-0 Mutas and +2 attack, no armor Hydras. Effort's like, well, maybe I should get +1 flyer attack. Also, maybe you should get another 4th base. Just a thought. This one would be cool. There's a drone here. There was enough money, but then made... Oh, wait, he's double... Oh, here we go. Taking this base and a macro hatch somewhere up here. Okay, fair enough. This is so tight. Okay, so the High Templar are back. Mini's up. About 20 supply. This is bananas. Holy crap. I'm going to epic tag this. This is... Okay. High Templar are getting... That was a beautifully executed High Templar snipe there. Mutas, come back. Help defend the homeland. Fine. No, it's too late to find the High Templar. Their storms are already ravaging the Zerg. Mutas are like, but no, stop doing that. Oh, the Mutas are all dying. Oh, no. Oh, the Mutas are out of position at GG effort. Taps out. His entire anti-High Templar comp of Mutas was over here. I mean, they did kill some High Templar. That was good, but... Yeah, he needed them to catch the High Templar part of this group, kill those High Templar, and then maybe it's a hold. Maybe it's a hold. That's a lot of Zealots, man. That's a lot of Dragoons. And sure, your main base died. I like that he never bothered replacing it. That's fun. But you're basically a 2-basing economy versus a 2-basing economy for the Zerg, and yeah, you're going to beat them. Sure, there was a tiny little hiccup where you weren't able to get any High Templar, and that was a problem. But, yeah, what a fantastic, truly fantastic ZVP. Should that be an epic game? Let me know, and I'll cast it, or I'll put an epic tag up in the subject, okay? Wow. Mini, number 2 in the world, taking down effort. That was not easy, though. Just nice back and forth. Muta tech switch, sniping down High Templar, but not enough. Because this battle was decisively won by the High Templar and the Zealots and the Dragoons, helping take down those Mutalisks with no upgrades. No upgrade Zealots versus 2-2 Dragoons. That was a bad situation for those Mutalisks to be in. 176,000 points for Protoss, 148 for effort. 406 to 228 produced. About a, I don't know, pretty close here on the kill-death ratio, honestly. That's not our math. 18 to 8 buildings raised in favor of effort, and resources are way too close for comfort here. Yeah, that's not going to happen. 20 minutes and about 2,000 more resources spent here by effort today. That's not going to defeat Mini. Maybe if you could have kept the High Templar out, maybe found the new Templar archives and sniped it, a number like this could have made sense because you're just fighting Zealots and Dragoons with Hydro Lurker Muta. That could have worked out, but the storm was back. It was strong, and it was ridden to a win for Mini. Wow. All right, well, GG. That's going to be it for me today. This has been Falcon Paladin coming at you with yet another edition of StarCraft Brood War Remastered. Go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe if you like what you saw, what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter, Facebook, Patreon, and Twitch, all at /Falcon Paladin. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching. You take care of yourself.